I did on purpose.
That's fun.
That's your Lil Wayne.
It is. Yeah, that is like a Lil Wayne thing.
Just your intro to the track.
It is Toafn MG. Toafn, y'all. Welcome. This is like an emergency podcast. Like I had to do one tonight. Only because only because it was necessary. But I just want to introduce my awesome guest here today. I got my nigga, as always, my partner in crime, Travis, T-Rav, also Travy Digital. Shout out, I purchased some of his goods, his clothing line. It's very, very nice. I really appreciate my shirt. I really like it. I almost guarantee somebody's be like, where'd you get that shirt? It's nice. Let me suck your dick. I just hope it's not.
Yes, yeah, that does happen. I get that all the time.
Mm-hmm. Hope that happens. I hope that happens for me.
Yeah, but hey, what's up, y'all? Haven't been here. We haven't decided to do one in a minute. I'm glad Austin decided to bring everybody back. Well, some people back.
Back again. Back again with the jump off.
Whoa.
I got my nigga, as always. I got Jafar. I got my nigga. Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
I got my nigga Jafar in the house.
What was Jafar's like theme song, nigga?
Jafar?
What?
Mask off.
When y'all go on the shoulder spin, man.
Yeah, definitely got the Indian flute popping. Definitely got the Indian flute. Nigga Hebrew, thank you so much for coming out. Last but not least, we have a lady, beautiful young lady here. Her name is Killer Kill from the Ville. So now my nigga Robin's in the house. Appreciate you coming.
No problem.
Anywho, I just wanted to ask you guys a question. Well, not to say ask you a question. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me today on social media. I got like low key attacked on social media today, as usual. I mean, it's nothing new, but this particular time is always interesting because when I discuss gender, I think it's always funny when women, especially black women, come out because they come out in droves and they get very, very upset. And
Well, can it be fair to say that you have mostly black women as friends on your Facebook?
that's really not necessarily an astonishing. What's the word I'm looking for?
You have to remember. I mean, I don't. People can be listening to this anywhere. We live in PG, so it's a lot of black people here.
It's all black. Well, majority
Black. I think it's us in Atlanta have the most black people per capita or some shit.
I know that at least in the county, it's about 900,000 people just in one county.
Right.
So,
Like white people and minorities and shit.
I mean, it's only 6 million people in the state. That's damn. It's a lot of niggas in one county.
Hey, facts.
Anyway, after I got attacked, it was funny because it's I don't understand, and maybe I can help me clear this up. I don't know if y'all ever got to some shit like this, but like, how does a person you don't even like know and be like, you ain't this or you ain't that? Like, how are you so comfortable behind your computer, like making a pretty, I would say, harsh judgment of somebody's character, like based upon like maybe something they posted or even something somebody shared. Like what, like I don't understand what gives somebody the confidence to, like, go on somebody like Facebook status and like call them like a fuck boy and some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Like, where does that shit come from? Like, why do people get so sensitive?
I always see it as trolling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if this was reality, you wouldn't be doing all that. Or even if you did feel that way, you wouldn't
Address
frame
the situation.
Yeah, right. So it's kind of like, all right, you're still communicating with somebody, but since there's like this weird disconnect where I don't have to look at you in your face, I don't have to actually be in your presence, and I can just tell you whatever I want. Like, I feel like people just troll all the time. Mostly, that's just what it is.
I have to admit, it's hard for me sometimes, especially when, like I said, the issue was about gender, because I was getting trolled by women. So it's like, you don't really win when you argue Or you feel what I'm saying with the woman? Because if I end up calling y'all type of goofy bitches, I'm wrong. You feel what I'm saying?
See, but like my question would be more so like what kicked it off, right? Because I think a lot of times, I think if you're born between 88 and 93, you low key forget the internet wasn't internet until at least 8th, 9th grade. You get what I'm saying? So we understood it's still new to a point. If you wanted to say something foul to somebody, you still have to go see that person.
Speak for me. Well, you know what I was saying? I'm about to try to send you, but like speak for yourself. Because when the internet came out, I was like, nah, you got a point. Because like Windows 95 was not the
It was not what we call the internet.
It was not the
like you
internet.
talk some shit. Like the internet was like a place you visited. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like you would go to a chat room or some shit like that, or play some fucking games and not do homework. Either way, I think that the disconnect of not seeing people being told to go inside versus being outside, and people grow up in that environment that produces the as what I've heard it been called the pussification of America. People just feel entitled to say whatever they want. So
You can't say pussification.
right,
That's denoting that the pussy.
fair enough. The
The dickification would be fine though. No one's gonna say shit about that.
hey man,
shit.
look, it's
Being
never gonna be
masculinity,
balanced.
John.
Take your W's and take your L's.
Hey, all right. So yeah, like I said, I got attacked. And one of it was so funny. One girl had put that that I am a well, first of all, I didn't mean to leave the lady out, but it was so funny to me. It was coming from women because, like, personally, like in my real life, like, like you know what I'm saying, like I'm usually the nigga that's trying to explain to other niggas what we're missing. From what I have learned from about women, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, I've tried my best to do research about the opposite sex, but you never quite. The game switches quite often. You feel what I'm saying? So they be on that shit, and that's cool. I feel as though y'all, everybody's entitled, you know, to be on their shit, but realize that I should be entitled as well to call you on said shit, male or female. I feel as though sometimes when you're addressing a woman, if you don't put it in a nice package, you're automatically a fuck nigga. It's like you don't make it so I can't hear it. Then it's like, but you don't realize that you don't say shit to me with that same type of tact. You see what I'm saying? It's like you want some respect that you don't get.
So you're saying once again, like the whole skew of men and women relationships is still unbalanced, right? Because you're saying you have to pre-package or put things delicately, but if there's supposed to be equality, I'm supposed to just tell you how I feel, right?
Yeah. My daddy said it'll never be even, and I'm crazy.
I don't think it should though. I think everybody should embrace the W's and L's to some extent. Some shit does need to change as far as what's that M word, Travis?
Masculinity?
Nope. Misogyny. Yeah. Like some of that shit got chilled. But other than, you know what I'm saying?
All right, let's talk
Wait,
about no.
I was about to say,
Let's talk about that.
Let Robin answer the question. You didn't even let her finish. Or start, nigga.
I mean,
You forgot.
I didn't forget.
Oh, because I forgot.
Well, no.
I was hoping you
But I guess Robin has known me for. I don't mean to put you on the front street, so you can feel free to say I ain't shit to my face. That's fine. But it was a few just terms used and words used to define my character from women that actually don't know me, and it was just quite, befuddling. So I'm just saying, from a person who actually knows me, I don't think I'm a woman hater, a chauvinist, a mansplainer, a misogynist, any of that shit. So
I was mad when I seen that word spelled out. Mansplainer? The time. The type.
What do they define it as?
mansplaining. Well, my joke definition of it is anytime a man is talking, that's that's mansplaining.
Fair enough.
But it's the idea of you try to break something down to a woman on the premise that she wouldn't understand it because she is it's like kind of, if I understand correctly, it's on the same line where it was the bitch that won the Olympics, but everybody was saying like her husband was somebody, and they were saying she's the wife of, but it's like, no, this bitch just won a gold medal. Why are you saying that's the husband? You know what I'm saying? Like he's the husband of the Olympic gold.
I think that's like more of an assumption first than anything, because you trying to tell me that a random chick know more than her gynecologist about her vagina. I would call bull. Right? Unless it's just like some external and some obvious thing that you're going through, but just in overall, I like to assume the person who spent 7, 8 years specifically studying one thing would know something, right?
Oh wait, you want to tangent like shit?
Fair enough.
Robert, am I not shit?
Answer the question.
if you please feel free to say I'm not shit. Alright, you cannot hurt my feelings.
No. I mean, I've never. Okay, there have been situations where I've thought of you like that, but that's only because you brutally speak your mind, but in a weird, funny. You really gotta sit down and do some study to figure this shit out.
Oh, okay. So it's like nothing that he's ever done, like physically.
Yeah, nothing he's ever done
Okay.
physically is more of what he says.
That makes sense.
I
I
say
know,
wild
I know
shit.
Austin too. Yeah.
I say wild shit all the time, but this is the thing though. Well, it makes me laugh, especially about this situation. It's for the people who did know me or do know me. You know I'm liable to say some wild shit. Now you know that's the case. Why are you surprised? Why are you offended? Like, it scares me when people catch a feeling from something I've said. It's almost humbling. Because I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? But anywho, thank you, Robin. Thank you for validating that I may or may not be shit. But we was all talking about the disconnect, right?
Right.
Luke, I actually one of my favorite comedians, Lucy K, said something like similar to that. He was like, when you talk or say something mean to somebody, and you have to see the expression on their face and all that shit is way different. You know what I'm saying? Like
they telling you got to watch the reaction. Like, damn, that was a little too hard. What I just said.
If you say something that hurts somebody's feelings, you see the hurt. Like you see you got them. Goddamn it. You be like, damn, I might need to fuck them up again.
Right.
But,
let it slide this week.
But to me, if this platform that we have, this social media shit, right? I can never feel it. I almost feel as though I extend the same courtesy I extend to people in real life. I extend it on social media. You feel what I'm saying? Because in my brain, how I'm going is I wouldn't talk to you crazy in front of your face like this. And even if I would, trust me, we're not gonna do that much talking. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't talk crazy for fucking 30 minutes while I'm at work. Like that's you know what I'm saying? That's the only time I'm gonna talk crazy to you, to be honest with you. But it was just shocking to me how people are so comfortable with releasing their opinions and not necessarily hearing somebody else's. And I'm not really necessarily want to argue with you. That's not really my aim. Arguing what I want to do. Mm-hmm. I want to understand where you're coming from, like your chain of events in life or whatever led you to this point. So I can be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? And I want to give you the same thing, know my chain of events to see if I got to these conclusions. And I think that that's very much like a peaceful discourse. You feel what I'm saying?
But I feel as though both parties need to understand that to some extent, neither one of them really know what they're talking about, right? Because a lot of people, I'd assume that you combat with or are combative with you online are those who don't really know what their stance in the matter really is yet, right? They just know from whatever social media said or wherever they get their information that they should feel a certain way, but not really having a leg to stand on in that way.
Now, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to tell you why I'm no better. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the truth.
Tell me about you.
The truth is, I'm just as mean on the inside. My heart wants to fuck this shit up. You feel what I'm saying? Like set the fucking internet on fire. You feel what I'm saying? But I literally typed some fucked up shit, and I was like, the devil stopped me. And I was like, what? The devil don't stop nothing. I was like, that guy. I was like, what? That guy. It was the devil. The devil stopped me. I said, that's how you know this some shit that she was about to write. The devil was like, hold on, cuz, you wilding right now. The reason I got so mad because, like, some of these people are like your Facebook friends. Like, I know you, motherfucker. Like, the shit you lie about online. Like, when you lying on some shit on stage, like, I have to make the choice not to expose you. Like, like when you lying. I have a homegirl, I put that in air quotes, that, like, I know at least 6 of my mans beat the gym. 6. And she be on the internet every day talking about, I can't find a good man. Niggas ain't shit. And I be like, bitch, I know in at least 2 semesters. Within 2.
Hey,
You had love the crew. That might be your limitations on love. You pass out pussy like handshakes. That might have something to do with it. Not that niggas ain't shit.
she could probably leverage that too if she just had like some self awareness and like acknowledge what she's doing, like the Amber Rose and
She
whoever
can
her
get
clique
paid from
is.
it.
No, I mean, not gonna promote that here on this podcast.
Like what?
Nigga, you
That
said
makes
that-
sense to me, right?
You said that shit like that nigga. God damn it.
Cause
Hey,
daddy,
Friday.
yeah.
You want some old man?
No. Come on, crazy.
Yo.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
but I'm saying more like, nigga, that shit fucking.
So, Loki, y'all know that's the nigga that wrote the movie?
Yeah,
That's
yo,
that's
yeah.
DJ,
I had
DJ
no idea who that was.
That's DJ Pooh. Yeah.
He was hilarious, man.
Yeah, it was funny. That nigga's rich as fuck, probably. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
just did Grow House too.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah. And he writing another joint. He doing
They
the
might be-
next Friday, whatever, the last Friday.
I might have to go watch Grow House then.
Chris Tucker's supposed to
Free,
come back.
They
promo-
gonna be at, but they said they might just do a cameo. They don't really want to involve him because he not about that shit no more for real.
free promo for Grow
He's
House.
not about playing Smokey.
Yeah,
Alright. I don't know.
But
Maybe
he-
he was typed.
but it's like a respect. Exactly, that's what happened. That and then like he went through like a real dark period after that movie. Like Smokey really went away.
Everybody was calling nigga Smokey, probably.
That
Well, nobody calling nigga Officer Carter.
yeah, that was after the little comeback.
Smokey!
I mean, he had three. Yeah, he had 3 of those.
Well, nobody calling nigga Officer Carter. They was on the rush hour.
Officer Carter.
Or the what's the other joint? Money Talks. Yo, these
They
shits
was-
are so gross.
Hey, yo, chill. All right. You gotta realize it's a podcast. So nobody has no idea
Oh,
what
I
we're talking
apologize. We are currently digesting some Airhead. What do you call these? Sour gum. These are so disgusting. They're good.
Somebody made me throw away the bag.
It is a very guilty pleasure
about. It tastes
to
like chalk.
partake in it.
It tastes like chalk and whatever color. So,
Yo, green tastes like orange.
look at that.
I think
Look
it
at the, it's like
tastes
pink.
like marshmallow.
Oh, I hate
And then-
marshmallows.
Some awkward, nasty. You know that juice that you used to get from like the store?
The quarter
This
waters.
nigga said the juice
Yeah.
from the store.
That's-
Yes, I do remember that juice. That basic ass juice where it's water, sugar, and the color.
Yeah.
Just like these basic ass in here.
Yeah.
It's a piece of chalk wrapped around.
Look how much sugar is on that thing, or just around.
There's
That's how you
no-
know somebody's
It's
sour.
sour.
It's not sugar. That's
It's supposed to
sour.
be
It's
sour,
sour.
and it's not sour.
Man,
First of all, we edited this whole thing out. Leave a few phrases of this, please.
Alright, fair enough.
Because you niggas are ridiculous. But anyway,
all right.
back on track. Yeah, back on track. Okay. Question. Before tangent on tangent. Misogyny was a topic we were talking about. And it's so funny because I feel as though, like, I feel like kind of like a white person who's not racist, but like they get around that black person that's like, you can't check your privilege. It's like no matter what they do, they gotta be racist because they white. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's how I feel about it.
That's put on
So
them,
no,
though. They don't feel that way.
But that's how I feel about being a man right now. Like if I'm not a white night ass nigga, coochie cooing,
Right.
then I'm like against women and I don't support. You feel what I'm saying?
I'll say this. I know what you're talking about,
Mhm.
and I think I felt like that for a second at one point, but then I realized that not everybody, like not all women are like that. And then I also realized that I don't care like what most women even have to say about something like that because of things like you said, like joints who went through the whole crew and they didn't want to complain about like how we treat black women. It's like but you run through.
See, I can accept that people grew,
but even-
and they don't fuck with that
Okay.
type of shit no more. But I couldn't imagine the same person trying to defend that. You get what I'm saying?
No, this is the new shit. This is the bra gonna be like if you found out she was ran through. She'd be like, does that mean I don't deserve love? And I'd be like, yeah.
Maybe.
And it's like, it's not that you don't deserve love. It's that I'm not the nigga that want to do it. I'm
Right,
not
not for
strong.
me.
I'm not strong enough. I'm not mature enough.
How's that something wrong with you? If that's something you don't want in your life?
No,
Like,
trust me. I could be wrong, but I feel as though that a lot of women don't make their problems their problems. They make it your problems because you don't want to accept it.
that's projection. That's
Kind-
some self love,
Kind
self
of like
awareness.
some women with children. Like I've had some situations with women like, you weak if you don't want to take me and my child. And I'm like,
fuck your
bitch. I said, wait. You didn't take responsibility for you and your child. Like, I'm like, I said, I ain't shit because the other nigga ain't shit. And like you realize that you wouldn't be in this position to say I ain't shit if you would have been with the nigga that you had the baby with. Just keeping it a bucky. So like how automatically I'm weak, bitch. Cause you had a baby and I'm not trying to get with that
She
shit.
got self-esteem issues. That's exactly what it is.
It's not. I've heard it
It's
more
not
than one
even- yeah, I was about to
time.
say, it's not even probably. It's
It's
probably
self-esteem.
multiple.
It's not.
She
No, it's
allowed
not.
herself to get ran through. That's a decision she made.
All right.
A horrible one at that, but she made it.
For that situation,
Okay.
the shorty told me, she goes, that was in the past.
You right.
Do you judge me for it?
Kinda.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I said, yeah.
You think any doctor you see ain't gonna look at your records first? Let me see this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Those is one of those
All right,
things.
come on.
Those one of those things with the double standard does not apply. I would want a woman to be like, so son, let me ask you a question. You was in a room with like 30 bitches, and you was just topping off all them jumps and handing out dick to 30
If that
bitches.
nigga wasn't getting no money, I'd be mad at him too.
I feel as though that's still like a question mark for a nigga in the bitch book. You feel what I'm saying? Like I think it's so far fetched, but but in the bitch book, I think a bitch would be like, nah, red flag.
Oh, I thought Robin had a story. Right, nigga, what? I thought Robin had a story. Nigga, we bought
No.
bought some mouth the other week.
No, I
You
got
talking about me and my girls.
I mean, I do have stories, but it's not about me. But I digress.
Wait, a nigga was getting ran through?
Wait, what?
No!
So I zoned
No.
out.
No,
for 2 seconds.
I want to hear that now. I'm ready.
No, it's not about no guy.
No,
Well,
I
I do. Well, there was a story about a guy, but that's
you don't have to, no names. I just
Okay,
want to know the
well-
story.
All right.
It's like, how did that even happen? That's all I really want to know.
Yeah,
I'm very curious.
What's going on here?
so. It was this girl.
Names.
Tammy. Yep. Tammy, you
We'll
out
just
there?
call
What's
her.
up?
We'll call her Ashley.
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 So
We'll
you
call her
really is Ashley.
No,
What's
it's
up,
not.
Ashley?
No, it's not. I knew this girl named Ashley,
Mm-hmm.
and she was. The word that I use is manipulative.
Stop.
The word I use is manipulative. She thought that she was getting over, but she wasn't getting over.
She thought.
Probably was.
So she tried different things. She did different things with multiple people. with multiple people, and you know, she asked for forgiveness
Okay.
and says, "Will you take me back?"
Ooh.
This is after she broke up with somebody?
Yeah, so she's trying to go back with the old Joan
Yeah.
after having
She passed out some pussy.
passed. Open buffet. Okay.
Hey yo. Hey yo, that's funny. Only because I've seen a couple arguing in Iverson Mall, right? And the nigga.
Wait.
First of all, Iverson Mall.
What are you doing walking
will
around
empty his
Iverson Mall?
ass. He went to go to some nigger noodle. That's the only reason you go to Iverson Mall
Nigga, you go to
in
Forestville,
2017.
man.
Forestville got nigga doodles?
They got nigga
They got
doodles.
nigger noodles.
They got
It's a
Iverson.
whole other
They not
level.
Iverson.
They got
Nigga
Iverson,
noodles,
but
apparently.
they got stuff. They got that you be there. You get your quarter pound of motherfuckers, but you ain't about to be there like, oh my god, I gotta go to the cookie spot.
Yeah,
But
Iverson is pretty lit. You know, it tastes like butter.
saw a couple arguing,
Might have did it, I don't know.
and the nigga's response to one of her insults was, "Bitch, you are all you can fuck buffet." Huh? That's your response? That is a horrible comeback, in my opinion. You just saying everybody to fuck your girl in the mall. You are all you can fuck buffet.
He probably didn't care.
Do you know what I'm saying?
How fool you get
probably
buffet, you
cares.
never go back for seconds.
You never go. I mean, I go back for seconds, but all I'm saying is, think about that. Think about that
Awesome
analogy.
nigga.
Think about an analogy. And think about how mad you gotta be as a dude. Like, that's the insult. Like fuck it. Like, like I've heard worse shit. Okay, help me say the point. The second funniest argument I ever heard. Two white people, right? White couple.
Right.
Well, I don't know what they was mad about. But her response to this nigga was, I'm not farting in your face tonight.
What?
Can't make this
What
up.
they fat?
No,
they big?
no.
What?
Regular size.
Why they gotta be big?
That just sounds like a fat fetish to me. I don't know.
Yo,
What's the difference
this
between
nigga
the skinny
chest.
fetish and the
This nigga the chest.
I'm about to say Hebrew racist.
more sizes than anything. I don't know about that.
Nah, nigga, that's racism.
Size is everything.
Sizist.
Oh, everything's big in Texas. So what happened? Did he take her back?
Hell no.
Okay, I was about to say good job. I would say my nigga Lawrence, but I mean his name gotta be Lawrence in this situation.
Hashtag save Lawrence.
Hey,
Bring back our Lawrence.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope the second season of Insecure starts with Lawrence still hitting that bitch from the back. I want 6 months to have passed, and he's still hitting that joint from the back.
Yo, I know the ending, but I still haven't watched it yet. But I got HBO going now, so it's lit. I gotta watch that shit.
You gotta watch that shit. You
Yeah.
slipping.
I know. You know what I'm watching now? The Americans.
What's that?
Alright, so
Hold on,
Watch
chill.
that?
We got tangent. We got.
Whoa.
Tell you about it later.
come on, it's what,
I was about to say
what it is, man.
We had to swing. All right, so we got to swing it back. She ended her story. Well, why was she telling the story?
Because you funny as shit.
Because nigga, I can't remember. I was trying to remember. I was like,
Podcast, tell me.
You stupid.
what we talking about?
She was saying that she was giving a reference to how well, I guess because how bitches ain't shit. We got.
Oh no, I wanted a story. I thought you were about to tell us a story about a nigga who got fucked by a bunch of bitches.
Right. And then went back
okay.
home.
That'd be wild.
I thought that's the story she was talking about.
Nah.
And that's where old girl wrote that song, So He Did.
Hey, it's another record out like that. It's very inspired by Smell Your Dick. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's funny as shit when it come on.
I mean, that's a funny ass way to catch a nigga though. Like if you really think about it, like nigga, why your dick smell like soap?
so that what she smelling for? She smelling for twat juice.
Right, but if he just
Nigga,
got
if
something,
I'm-
you be smart enough to take a shower.
Right, or something. You just gonna walk home with your balls stinking like pussy and rubbers.
Your dick gonna smell like yesterday, or it's gonna smell like brand new. I don't know.
Yo, give me more instructions on cheese jars.
It ain't an instruction on cheating because I feel like that wouldn't work either way. Because like I said,
That's
when she
so
smells
funny.
your dick and it
That's
smells
so
like dial soap,
That's
nigga,
so
like
funny to me because I'm like, yo, smelling. Let me smell your dick. Like,
Dick talk.
Serious? You're right. I did not want a dick talk today, but like, there's no twat check. Like what?
the
Like,
pussy feels weird.
but you gotta get
Wait,
in
what?
it first. You gotta just smell it. You gotta get all the way in it. Wait a minute.
And like, oh, you gotta get in it first.
You gotta get in it first.
Yeah, nigga.
You over
Me
there.
and Rob was on cue and that. What? Like,
Nah, that's the most absurd thing ever. I'm just saying, if the smell test is something that's to be sung about, yeah.
Well, I mean, if the pussy don't look right, you might be able to say something.
what is
about
what you? Was like leaning? Like what we
Yeah,
talking about?
nigga. Something. I
Hey, the whole time. If the pussy was leaning, first of all, we call a doctor. First of all, hey, if one lip
That's
was
what you doing, nigga.
If-
I ain't a part of that.
y'all can't see,
Go
this
ahead, find
nigga
out.
Hebrew. This nigga Jafar in here is being a labia, and this nigga is left justified. I don't know.
Is that the clearest bobbing
Yeah.
around, nigga? And you bobbing his head. Rolling
That
his
was
head around.
disappointing. My man just impersonated a clitoris in real time.
Well, I guess
Now
you
that
could
is some,
sniff the pussy then. I mean, I don't
Sniff
know.
it.
I don't know. You trying? Yeah, I don't know.
What's the best way to catch a bitch cheating? Quick.
Check how many fingers you
I
can
don't
fit in there or
know.
something.
Well, yeah, probably.
Say what now?
Check how many fingers you can fit up in that joint or something. If you ain't been fucking her, she gonna go back.
My thing is though, are we always assuming that she's fucking with a nigga with a bigger dick than you?
No,
What-
oh my
You
god.
know what it is too.
Alright, look. But even after you fuck a joint, if you ain't fucking her for a while, son, she gonna go back to whatever And if you checking just off the reg, and it's just like I know your regular joint is 2 fingers, and make you come back with a 2.5.
First of all, did anybody catch a nigga say you checking? Yeah, this nigga got.
You asked
He
how to
pointed
catch,
fingers at you,
nigga.
too.
I
That's
don't
how
know. Son, you know what's funny? I've heard that they do that in the Middle East though. No bullshit. That's where it came from. In the back of my head.
But you make
Not virginity, just to be like, bitch, you ain't. I hope you ain't out here fucking. They're not checking for hymens. They're checking to be like, how many can I get up in this joint? Very, very
Who's the one dude out there just
medieval,
testing that
but-
shit with his dick? Oh,
There's probably somebody doing that
this
shit
doesn't
too.
fit anymore.
It's probably somebody doing that shit too.
Only
I'm
thing-
not that pressed to catch my girl cheating. Oh, please don't let me catch you cheating. But so yeah, so you know I ain't gonna be doing all that. I ain't gotta worry about it. I'm just trying to help you out.
I've never caught anybody cheating. I've caught some shit like some like nothing that
Like
cheating.
text messages or some shit.
Yeah, maybe.
I caught Facebook messages, but
I
was
would say
kinda
that
already
that's what I was
done.
leaning towards, like a little bit something that seemed like a Facebook or Instagram flirtation, and I'm like, I don't like I don't mind. Like we're all humans here. You feel what I'm saying? We wasn't fucking born and shit meant to be together. So I'm sure you knew niggas before me, and you'll know niggas after me, etc., etc. Like to the point where like if I'm dying, if I'm alive, my bitch is still bad. I'd be like, look, bitch. Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me out here in the streets.
Lucas, like, don't you embarrass me.
Don't embarrass me out here in these streets.
You die and she comes a freak.
Right. You get you a reputable nigga.
Take care of you.
Take care of your monkey ass. Please, for me. That's all I want.
I don't know. If I ever find my joint cheating, I'd be mad if she didn't tell me she was cheating so we can break up.
Also, I hope I sound like that in old age. I really do. I hate my voice now. Hope when I get older.
No, I hate my voice real. When I'm listening back to this shit, I'm gonna be so high. I probably never listen to this. My voice is too high. You see how deep my voice sounds in person? It's not what it is. It sounds like Mickey Mouse on this shit.
Nigga. I don't know. See, this for niggas like you get jumped.
Oh wait, I don't think you fully explained what the status was about and everything.
Facts.
Kinda,
Oh.
We didn't get to an end result with it. That's what
yeah,
it was.
you never explained what it was. You just it was just like I hate when people do this.
It's all good in the neighborhood.
Well, alright, cool. Well, my point was, well, the original part was, I said, damn, you went on 8 tangents, 8,000 tangents. But my original point was that, it was a white journalist who said, Serena was a man and likened her to a gorilla. And the immediate response was, black men said it too. And that led to me saying that my masculinity was toxic. Toxic. I think I could pronounce that. Et cetera, a whole bunch of other slander. But, you know, that part didn't bother me. The part that bothered me was that the point wasn't to take claim for what other black men that I don't know may have said. You feel what I'm saying? That makes absolutely no sense to me. But what is most important is that, to me, and I could be wrong about this, when I'm having a conversation about society and how black women feel in society, I overwhelmingly hear that black women say they don't feel beautiful, appreciated, they feel vulnerable, etc., etc. And as men, it's hard for us to understand that sometimes. And I know for myself personally, it's even more difficult for me to understand because to me, in my reality, it's just very much of the opposite. And I guess my point was not to ruffle any feathers per se. It's just say that no, black women, it was a white nigga who was on that bullshit. Niggas want to fuck the shit out of Serena, wife, marry her, and keep her. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Like, niggas will saddle that joint up, not just because she's fat, but that's definitely a plus. And she's rich as fuck and she's an athlete. Like, I don't really think it's really that wild. And then,
I mean, niggas were mad when she was with Drake. Niggas were upset.
I was mad when she was with Drake because she wasn't with me.
Right.
I really thought I still had
Drake.
my. I was
Drake ain't
mad.
know that.
I really, not saying I wish I got famous tomorrow or some shit like that, but there's a few, I feel as though if I was on, there's a few bitches I could have got back in the day, at least. At least. Like, I feel as though, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know.
Say Rosie Perez.
Not Rosie Perez. I was going to say somebody in my age range.
Oh.
I think I could have bagged Raven Simone. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I had more.
She's not intimate.
I'm saying.
I don't know.
I
think it's a
don't
little
know.
back
She
and
may
forth.
she may be one
Wait,
of
wait,
those people.
wait,
Who's
what's
I'm
our-
just into people. I'm just into people.
Wait, but what's my
Fluid
man? What's my
gender.
man? With the little.
I forgot his name.
Orlando.
Orlando, yeah.
Orlando Brown.
Orlando
Yeah.
Brown, my
I'm talking about sucking
man.
the titty.
Yeah. On Vlad and shit.
Oh, Vlad, nigga, this nigga was high in his room.
Oh yeah, he does that too. We had like a little thing on his hand.
Yes,
Oh,
nigga, that shit was funny as
Yeah,
shit.
he's wild. Son. I don't know if I were to think of a Joan that I could probably bet is around my age. While if we were famous tomorrow type stuff, probably Tinashe. I don't know why.
You just want to fuck a little light skinned Joan.
Nah, she seemed mad like goofy. Her and Kaylani, but Kaylani low key like young as hell.
I'm good on Kaylani. You keep
Wow.
that.
Who was
Keep
the
that.
dark? Who was the
I
dark
was-
skin joint? In,
After the suicide
Chirac?
thing, I was good.
She, huh?
what's her name?
Oh, you said Sade daughter?
Nope.
Oh yeah, she do. It's like her twin, right?
It's
Her daughter?
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah, her daughter like her twin.
in Chirac,
I ain't see it.
Come on.
the dark skin joint.
Oh, that Joan. I can't think of her, the actress
Her
name.
ass is out. I know.
What?
Son, I'm thinking about.
Is this in the movie?
I
And
think her last
Chirac,
name was like Harris or
I didn't
something
see
like that.
it.
she plays she's Liv Estrada.
I didn't see the movie at all. I don't remember the trailer.
I think she's like 24 or some shit.
Nah, that's grown woman. That can't.
Oh, we
be.
ain't talking about the same person.
It's not. No, that ain't her. What is her? No, anyway.
She's young. I mean, I follow her on Instagram. I'll show you later.
Oh yeah, okay.
But for all y'all out there, son, she was the main joint.
Who?
Yeah, the main Joan. I thought you were talking about Cocaine
Simon, we
Lorraine.
could just pull this up. It's not.
Cocaine Lorraine is a little bit older. I think
How
there's
old
like
is
a fake ass porno tape around of her.
How old is she?
Cocaine Lorraine?
Yeah.
She's like 90,
That's the light skin Joan,
she's
right?
like 90, 91, I think. If I'm not making that up.
I just look older than that. I feel like she's been around since like 2013 or some shit.
Cocaine
Nigga.
Lorraine, she just been fat since 2013, nigga.
All right. Okay, I give it to her. But yeah, there's like this little weird. It's like 5 seconds.
Robert, who you back?
Right.
Yeah.
If you could get yourself a celebrity,
You famous tomorrow. Who you
say,
hollering at?
Can't do Chris Brown because you already know he's too crazy.
Whoop your ass.
But
Nah,
he's
not
gonna
that.
make it up with an awesome Michael Jackson tribute.
No. Y'all two gonna have a dance off.
Oh, boy.
And-
Listen to T-Pain's
And then
Freeze.
he gonna say you. He gonna say your crump wasn't hard enough, and y'all gonna have to box it out.
Yo.
But all you gotta do to win the fight is headbutt that nigga.
Or you could do the slide like it's thumping yard.
So true.
I almost broke my tail before the podcast. I was just talking with Hebrew, and he likes to make funny jokes all the time, but they're not really funny because they make you violent. A violent joke. And yeah.
You think I could be a comedian doing that? Just get on stage and tell jokes and piss people off?
No, that's
You're gonna
that's
start.
like
You're gonna.
backwards heckling.
You're gonna.
Yeah, reverse engineer it.
You're gonna start.
That's just crowd work, nigga. You can't be a comedian just
Y'all
crowd
ugly.
work.
All right, I'm out. Like I just walk out.
Yeah, basically.
You're gonna start a table, ladders, and chairs match in that motherfucking for the motherfucking belt.
So you saying that's happening in a UFC ring with the cage?
It's gonna turn the Royal Rumble, nigga, with them jokes. Goddamn it! I'm telling you, somebody's gonna throw a tomato at your shit.
Wait, all right. I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
What were we talking about before the celebrity? Denzel Washington. That's who you should.
No.
I think
Denzel.
no.
No.
You gotta get you.
Because once he died, you got his loot.
You gotta get Michael
Nah.
back.
And he's a national
damn
treasure.
mama. I damn mama want Denzel. Nah, she don't want no damn Denzel, nigga.
Soon as he passed,
Honestly,
he gets the
for
grip.
no,
Nigga, even
honestly,
Drake is kind of for the old side for her.
Who?
Drake. Ain't that nigga 30?
He 28.
Great.
Nah.
Nah,
okay.
maybe. Who
Yeah.
knows, man? He
He's
said
like
it.
I
every
say, I mean, for
That
me,
nigga lie about his age.
for me, it's Bruno Mars.
Really?
Yeah.
That's only because he's racially ambiguous.
He's not. Nigga, Pacific Islander, ain't he?
Nigga.
See, there you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Amy, if you gotta ask. Amy. Ambiguous, nigga.
None of that ambiguous. That's damn sure narrowing it down, motherfucker.
Nigga, he's like
You
five
just know
things
he
on
ain't
paper.
white. That's
He's
it.
for sure
He
like
might
5
be
things
mixed
on
He
with
ain't,
white.
he ain't white. He ain't necessarily black, but it's some type of African.
He 1000% some kind of Spanish because it's pops.
He don't look Spanish. That nigga look.
I said some kind.
Nah.
So with some Filipino in there.
Yeah.
Nah,
This
that's nigga from some
Yo,
form of
Google his
Polynesia.
ethnicity.
Wait, so like Bruno Mars is sexy? Like, that's what's popping?
That's only because
Yeah.
he'll catch a grenade for you.
You don't.
See, I felt it. I felt it.
It's to the point. Like my brain ignores it because it says don't catch a charge tonight. Because my first thought was set him on fire. But anyway,
That was a good one though.
but I'm like, what? Bruno Mars, like you want to give him some box? Or you just want him to eat your box? Because it seems like Bruno Mars is the one you be like, that's to tear your box down. You know what I'm saying? You know
He
what I'm
probably
That's a
low-key-
good point.
He'll probably eat your box to the point
Like, you're not worried
tired.
about
You're
that?
like, I'm all right.
saying? You want him singing the box? Like you want him to you do
no.
Uptown Funk and all?
No, it's just I don't know. He seems more smooth with it.
Even if he says your box looks like 24 carats.
What? Smooth is it?
I feel like I completely
You know
ignored
what? It's not even that I want to ignore John. It's
Yeah,
like
you
now I'm
have
really
to.
invested in trying to
You
understand
have to.
what Bruno Mars has to bring to the table.
It's not even. I'm over Bruno Mars now. Unfortunately.
You are now?
Unfortunately,
I'm still on Bruno Mars.
this is strange. That is strange. I'm like,
Continue because
To me-
he deserves it.
to me, for you to say Bruno Mars is like, you know what? I'm trying to fuck Mother Love. Like it don't necessarily make.
Is that the first thing that comes to your
It's like
mind?
Whoopi or something like that to me. Like Whoopi used to be
Like,
bad.
unfuckable?
Like, no, back when
Hold
Whoopi
on.
was young.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Wait, what did he say?
No. What did you just say? When was Whoopi bad?
Oh,
When was Whoopi bad? No, I'm not sure. I'm not.
Bad for Whoopi, nigga.
You like, bro, Ghost.
Ghost?
Yeah, what's
Nah.
Ghost?
Whoopi
She
was-
did do a movie
No,
called Persuasion.
no. I'm
That
trying,
is-
I'm
she
trying to think
wasn't
about
Ghost.
age.
She wasn't
I'm trying to think about the age
Oh.
she was at in
She,
Ghost.
well, I don't know how old she was in Ghost, but she wasn't.
Was
That
it
wasn't.
Ghost?
That wasn't the bad
Ghost.
movie.
It
Was
wasn't.
Sister Act? You want the
wasn't.
fucking Sister Act? That's what it was.
Nigga, what did I say? Now I want to fuck. Now I want to fuck. You're hilarious.
You the one who just said Celie is bad than a motherfucker. You said there was a sexy Whoopi. I'm just tell me when there's sexy Whoopi, my nigga.
I'm trying to think of something.
You my nigga.
I'm trying to think when Whoopi
Fair.
was the best looking for her time.
Nigga, young. Just say young and let it go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't think of. I'm trying to get this nigga a reference.
Less aged than she.
Between June and July of '93.
No, all right. So you know what? All right. So funny thing is, Corey Holcomb was talking about it with Zoe. You know, Zoe always talking about bitches is beautiful, right?
Oh,
he
what?
called Whoopi beautiful, but they pulled up a picture of Whoopi, and she had to been like in her fucking 20s or some shit like that. I was like, oh, she's not ugly, because like Whoopi now is Whoopi. But it wasn't. It was like, I wouldn't have thought she would have turned out to be like Whoopi looked like she smoked cigarettes nonstop to get where she's at. But I love her.
He just
Sacrifice.
killed Whoopi's whole life. yo.
Son, Whoopi gonna come see you.
Right. You just
I hope
said
she does, and that would be epic.
Nah,
she
not
will
like
be
that.
alright. She cut you the fuck out.
She
yo.
low key a bluebell.
She
girl.
probably-
I just said I
Jiu-jitsu.
love Whoopi.
I love her too, but you just came for her life.
How? She knows what she
You
look
care for
like.
her look.
You said she smokes
She's
cigarettes.
older
Whole
now. nigga,
time,
I'm
though,
just
this
saying.
is exactly what happened when the white dude called Serena a gorilla. Right now.
You pussy, yeah. You said Whoopi.
What?
She smoked. You said she smoked rocks and.
Oh,
Say,
is that how it's gonna come out?
yeah, it's how it's gonna come out. You said that she chop up cigarettes in her salad and shit like
Oh my
croutons.
gosh.
Salad.
And
Yeah, that sounds
and,
fancy.
and she fucking eat them
Did she
shits
go
like
eat that filter?
she eat the filter like it's edamame and shit. But no.
Cigarette filters. Nigga.
Oh, but no. This is my thing though. Talk about that shit. Then
Beer.
the funniest shit, me too. I gotta find mine. The funniest shit I saw a girl say, she was like, men are so funny the way we give backwards compliments. Where it was like, you'll say something like,
That's how John on a girl forehead.
you'd be like you'll just
I almost said something. I caught myself. That's funny.
You'll just say,
Something
I'll
rude,
beat
like-
I'll beat the jump, something like that, right?
Oh. If you give a girl a compliment and call them a joint, or like say she's delicious,
Just
and
not
like,
use her name.
Sexualize it.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, here's
Turn her into a item and shit.
So you can't say she thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
But here's the thing, though. I'm not gonna say I've necessarily said something like that. It's
John,
like you
John
think-
makes watery oatmeal, by the way. just
I
wanna
believe
let
you.
know.
I believe you.
I don't eat oatmeal at all.
I don't believe you.
All right.
You get the cinnamon sticky bun oatmeal.
Son, I didn't even know it existed until just now.
I get it. That's why. I
Oh
know.
my god.
It's delicious.
Is it a whole sentence?
Tastes like a cinnamon sticky bun.
I think just dry it out. Okay.
It's just really good.
Just dry it out. Make it sense.
Okay. Damn. Hey, these motherfucking tangents. What the fuck was I talking about? What was I talking about? I forgot.
You were talking about Cinnabons.
Before that.
He's talking about how what he was saying is in direct correlation. What he's saying about whoop in correlation with Serena being a monkey or being called a monkey.
Yeah, sexualizing bitches and giving them fucked up ass compliments.
Yeah. You're ugly, pretty.
What's so funny about that? I just had to get this off my chest. What's so funny about that is like what I would like for a lot of women to understand is that 95% of the time, a guy like that's how you initially choose a mate, like off site. So
Yeah,
you got to be appealing to my senses and.
Yeah, that's a balance.
I'm sorry, I'm a real nigga.
You don't care about somebody external.
We're actually saying the same thing, I think. Okay, bear with me here. The only reason why we even interfacing because we found each other attractive somehow, some way. The only reason why you giving me any type of play, you didn't know who I was when I walked up to you. You had to like what I look like, essentially at the bare minimum. You feel what I'm saying? So from that aspect, I don't get why girls be like, ooh, try to say something like anything besides something sexual, because it's like, all right, cool, bitch. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you about. All know that you thick than a mug right now.
You could have failed high school or some shit like that, dropped out.
Fail high school is funny.
Also, you had a fat ass, so I just.
I would say fail the second grade. I think that's funnier because like bitch, you failed a grade. Like bitches don't be letting that shit go. You gotta check ages and shit. Like you 88, but you was in 6th grade. Some ain't right. But shout out to all the goofy bitches out there. But
I love y'all too.
But my point is, sexualizing people is wrong, but realizing men and women are different. Sexualizing a woman is wrong, but sexualizing a man is alright because it's not a violation to me. You feel what I'm saying? It's only happened to me once. I felt violated because I had a youngin' and the bitch was on me hard, like, yo, I want the dick, and I'm like, hold on. A man could never do something like this to a woman. Like, I want the pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That's real.
This never could happen.
I've had my I've
Wait.
had my ass
Wait. I'm about you to go somewhere else with that. Damn, I'm listening to you. I thought you said you got your ass ate.
No. What? This nigga, you are outrageous. Nah. I've been at the club and had my ass grabbed. I'm just like, if I was to do that to anybody else, it's an argument or like a drink in the face, or like a drop kick or something, or like a heel in the
As
forehead.
it should be though.
Or escort out the goddamn club.
You said as it should be, John.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be like feel the way that you feel after that. Like
Yeah,
you should
okay.
want to jump down someone's neck and kick him in
I
the
thought you
face.
said something funny. I just want to.
Nah.
My thing is though, what is the repercussion for a woman when she grabs your butt? You go get the motherfucking security guard. This bitch grabbed my ass.
Nigga, that would be funny as shit. To see what the hell that nigga would do.
Y'all niggas just laugh.
Fuck out my face.
Y'all
Right.
niggas-
Get the fuck out my
Y'all
face.
motherfuckers just laugh.
Robin laughing the hardest too.
But realize,
Also, but the thing about that is that the
Bitch
thing
nigga.
about it is that it's the truth. I think that when people think about females, back in the day they used to see us as
females.
yeah. But I mean, they used to see us as females. These little dainty little girls who can't do something.
Y'all precious.
But exactly. So when you instill that not only from your father and your mother and society as a whole, we believe that we're this dainty, this and that, and blah blah blah. But then sometimes,
Somebody told y'all about rights.
yeah, that's the truth. But then it's like, but honestly, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Sometimes, when you look back at history, it seemed like women were just there to be used. Oh, you're only my wife. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. And then, some smart lady thought, hey, this. No, I don't want that.
I think naturally we're
And
more of a
boom.
matriarchal society.
Shut the fuck up! Don't you say some shit like that?
It just makes the most sense.
Shut the fuck up! I'm so serious. Don't you dare say that out your real feelings and heart. Don't you dare say some shit like that. Why do you feel that way? A matriarchal United States of America?
I mean people, like humans, like just in general.
This is the shit that blows my mind. I feel as though like the women are so much so the movers and shakers. How do you ever think a man has anything to do with this shit? Like
Wait, time out. Do we not know what a matriarchal is? I'm saying women are the ones in charge. Is what I'm saying.
We're saying the same thing.
Okay,
I'm literally
right.
saying like, listen, like, where do bitches ever be like, oh, men are so domineering? I'm like, huh? Like,
Oh, they don't grasp like how much power they really have.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. So once we became like a functioning, cognizant society, that's when shit kind of got fucked up. I think we're more tribal and everything. It's more obvious that the men that were able-bodied would go out and go kill the food, but the women would rear the children, cook the food, make the they would do every fucking thing else except for literally go kill the thing.
And
Sometimes they went and killed the thing.
And protect the tribe. That was the only thing. Oh, I went to go see this shit. It's play in Colorado, right? It was called Find the Caveman. It was literally about the shit you were just talking about. And basically the nigga was like, just a brief overview, how women know color palettes better than men.
Because they don't pick the poison shit.
My nigga Travis.
Yeah.
It's like they literally had to have even that color palette is a further like microcosm to like that's a good word. I learned that word. It's how their brains they could
develop
all
in
those
order to keep us alive.
All those different chambers they got to keep shit like they can very much so better at multitasking than we are. Like, but we're very much so at focusing. You feel what I'm saying?
Nigga, we can judge speed and distance faster because we had to go out and judge speed and distance and kill shit.
But hey, some of the things kind of fall off, but some things are still embedded within us. Is as far as how genes are passed down to DNA, and so a lot of shit gets fucked up. How we want the world to be and how we are.
One thing they said in the play was like what men have. We find video games. Sports is that same type of solace, like that same sitting somewhere, focusing on one thing and being great at it. You feel what I'm saying? like that is like the further, the urban, not urban, no, what the fuck, the present, fucking shit to the damn, my vocabulary fucked up right now. My lexicon is shit. That is the futuristic thing going on here. Anyway, I think we're almost at an hour.
Close.
53.
5 more minutes.
We talked about a lot of nothing, but and everything at the same time.
Wait, did you finish that thought, nigga?
About how
We couldn't find the vocabulary. Are you trying to end it now?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna end it. But but back to the point. Serena Williams is delicious, and regardless, it's delicious. It's why did black women make it about black men instead of just Serena finding a white nigga? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I hate that black men get victimized. Yeah, I've said it. Black men get victimized sometimes because like we become the scapegoat for everything. That like, I was like, black women make me feel kind of like, okay, the Jews had like like Hitler, like that's their enemy, right? like you know what I'm saying? Like Hitler is a bitch, and then black men is Hitler. You feel what I'm saying to black women? Like it seems like they force this patriarchal thing on us that we don't actually experience.
Yeah.
Like, one point I always like to prove to women is that y'all are definitely the nastier sex between men and women. Women are definitely more disgusting naturally.
Right.
Because of
Naturally.
just because of like permission. Like, I could have came up with some nasty shit to do to you, but you let me do it. You the nasty one, bitch. You
All the time.
I just had the idea. You was like, all right, and
How about I put this rock in your ass?
I didn't want that.
Right, I never had a rock in my ass.
Right. Go, John.
Right, you put rocks in freaks' ass. That's wild.
Smoke rocks.
But
I just feel like to piggyback off of what you were saying, I just feel like it's very divisive when it's black women against black men, because I feel like we have enough shit against us already. So like all that shit about like when Austin said something that a white man did, had all of a sudden came back to black men. It was like, dang, we can't even have a conversation about what other people are doing to us, because we want to turn the attention back on ourselves, on some stuff that we think is going on, when there are actually people out here publicizing what they think and how they feel about racist shit like Serena Williams being a fucking gorilla.
Yeah, that's just OC. That is self-deprecating. That's jealousy of someone being famous and they not having enough. That's, racial biases that were probably embedded in him. You gotta think about his age and his mindset, where he's from, wherever the hell that may be. It's just a lot of preconceived things that just is implanted in people's head, and they have to really want to change in order to change. You can't force that upon nobody like that. And it sucks, you know what I'm saying? But people like that shouldn't be in no kind of position to have that platform to say that out loud anyway. So that's on whatever network that is. Try to handle that.
I couldn't concur. I could not concur more.
Okay.
And Travis actually said that gangster shit that we, and that was literally an example. Like I think I'm gonna use that as like part of like my fucking independent research. Like, it's so funny, like, to make a point, and a person's point isn't to actually hear yours, it's to combat your point. And it's like, that wasn't the point.
I just heard you say a word. And I felt
How
like
can
you
we-
say something.
How can we invalidate my truth because it infringes upon yours? You feel what I'm saying? Realize there's two things working here. And one thing I had to realize that, like, you know how people, you ever hear about the hierarchy of oppression and shit? How, like, your struggle ain't my struggle, so you know what the fuck you talking about?
Right.
I believe in that in theory, only because a white man ain't never had the struggles of a black man. Like, that just ain't, historically, that's just not been a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna look a white man in his face and tell him he ain't shit or he don't know shit because he ain't black. That's not fair, because I know a lot of shit about white people.
You know what it is? I think the people those people who really do feel like they need or feel compelled to help make a change, they really just have to ask someone of whatever group is being discriminated against. Like, look, I'm me. I don't know nothing about what you're talking about, but it sounds like it's fucked up. What do you want me to do?
Now, I feel as though you might have experienced some of that in the military. Like, you might have got a few ignorant black questions, maybe.
You know, it's really crazy. You don't really think about where you aren't at. I'm just strictly speaking like in the United States, right? So we're in PG, we're in Maryland. We don't even think about fucking West Maryland. I don't know what happens over there.
Yeah, we don't know shit.
Oh no, I know from
That
here to
Panhandle
Baltimore,
shit,
and that's barely Baltimore.
You talking about that Allegheny County shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the niggas out Calvert,
Borderline
St.
West
Mary's
Virginia and all that type of stuff. Frostburg. They're like, what?
Hey, yo, I remember my freshman year booing. Bitch was like, I'm from Maryland. I was like, okay, what part? I can't remember what part, but she was like, it's like 4 hours away. I said,
Stop Maryland.
you don't
4
live in
hours
Maryland.
and you still in Maryland? Like,
I ain't
It
live in
was that
Maryland.
big. You feel me?
Like 4 hours. How the fuck do you stay in the same?
So to go back once again, like people's mindset and state is different. You know what I'm saying? And to be culturally different? No.
Ignorant.
Thank you. Being culturally ignorant is a blessing and a curse, because sometimes people, especially in the military, people say a lot of dumb shit. People say a lot of wild shit off the side. Like, do you understand what that even means to me over here, being from the, like, oh no, what?
Can I tell you something?
What's up?
I don't know what lesbians consider sex. I would love to know, like, as a
What?
Don't
Hold
look
on.
at me.
Hold on.
Do not look at me.
This is the question. This is why. All right. So, I mean, I know a few lesbians, but I just stopped asking the question because I had so many, not terrible experience, but just not the one I was looking for.
I mean, of questioning?
I just don't know because, like, I remember I saw like one of these dumbass PSA commercials about asking gay people dumbass questions, right?
Oh, word.
And I can't remember where it was at. It was on YouTube or some shit. I might actually be making this shit up, but I don't know. I think I seen it, so it's real. But it was like, don't ask gay people what they consider sex. Like, read a book. There's a book on this shit.
You just gave me information that I ever knew or cared to know.
And I'm like, I don't want to say I want to read a book about it. I
Right.
Actually
I don't know. You gotta judge that on
and
your credit card? What's this book?
You know what?
Barnes and Noble
Hold on.
purchase?
Okay,
and then on the PSA, it was like, if I don't ask you about how you have sex, I'm like, yeah, because you don't have to.
Son,
Motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie.
Drew,
I'm not
you
gonna
at
lie.
13.
I didn't know stuff like that was going on. I didn't know it was that serious because I always heard people keep on saying like the left is going crazy, they're going crazy, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like liberal Democrats are not going crazy. Like I feel like I'm liberal. I'm not that damn crazy.
So old.
I follow the joint on Instagram who's gay, and I think to the point where she posts like the conversations where niggas are like, you can't be gay. I just want you to really suck my dick and blah, 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 blah. I feel like they're trolling her because she keeps on posting these fucking pictures. Right.
I mean, you should shine.
But I look at her captions and like what she's talking about, she was like, you shouldn't ask a gay person these questions. I was like, why shouldn't you be able to?
Time out. What makes that one person the authority of all gays? You don't run shit.
That too. It was.
Don't ask you.
She put it in the sphere of you're being insensitive to my orientation and shit like that.
I think.
But I'm just like, so how is it bad? Because I'm curious. I'm coming at you with a real intent to gain some goddamn knowledge. Like, how do you even know that? Granted, I mean, there are niggas out there sending her shit like, you should suck my dick. It's kind of hard to, might be hard to filter that shit out, but you shouldn't be carrying questions on Instagram.
But I think it's more so mindset and upbringing, right? Because that person's making an assumption based off her gay, well, I don't say gay,
correct
her
pronouns, nigga.
experiences, right? Being gay, growing up to a certain point. Somebody somewhere had the coolest family. He was like, oh yeah, I know you're gay since you're like 3. It's cool as shit, whatever. Who gives a fuck? And so when they have these questions, like, people have been asking me these questions since I was a kid. Like, of course I answer all the questions, but she can't take it because she had hide with it. I mean, I don't know.
I feel as though I blame BuzzFeed a lot for people's opinions. I'm like, you didn't even have an opinion before BuzzFeed, man.
And they don't have real fucking solid.
And but BuzzFeed's kind of like, you know, dead. That's just booty. But if they give me a job, though, they're awesome. But it seems like this is my point. I had a friend named
Keisha Shira.
Damn, right? I was fucked up. The Monday. We're gonna call her Schmallery. My friend Schmallery. I asked, like, we have been friends for a little while. I would say like over 2 years, right? And this is like freshman year of college, right? So I'm like, 18, 19. So I was like, Schmallery, what is, lesbian sex, right? Like, what the fuck is it? You know what I'm saying? We've been cool for a while. I feel comfortable asking you this dumbass question. If it's dumb, I'm sorry. I've been told before this is a silly question, but I need you to tell me, right? And she was like, literally, remember I was telling you about that video that I saw, the PSA show? I seen literally Schmallery perform this video, like, you don't get to ask me. And I was like, Schmallery, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you're like, son, come on now.
So this mystery is just gonna go unheeded and unheard of for the rest of your life.
All of a sudden, I'm a fucking bigot and shit, because I want to know how the fuck would you consider fucking. And only because I'm like, I'm just curious. Like, I don't know. And I feel it's the only way I'm going to find out if I can ask somebody how cool. Like I literally love a lot of my friends who like have different lifestyles and like different cultures, blah, blah, blah. 'Cause I get to ask, like like a dumb question, or this maybe a question that's like something that's from my.
It's a safe space to ask a dumbass question.
It's not even to me. It's not dumb. It's just from I'm talking from my cultural relevance.
Right. And you don't want to be judged from how.
Right. Like I know some cultures they don't use toilet paper. I'm like, how you wipe your ass?
With your left hand.
You know what I'm saying? Like to me,
That's why you shake with your right. You shake with your right because you wipe with your left.
Like that to me, that's the shit. And I hate when people get offended. Like, don't get offended. Like I was watching it wasn't Ren and Stimpy. I want to give credit to this public. It's one of those YouTube channels because they're really good. I'm mad that I can't think of them right now because they do like great stuff. They do they make like people smoke with their grandparents.
Oh, you talking about Cut TV?
I like them. I fuck with that shit.
That shit was wild. You seen one with it?
No, you're good. No, they had one junk on there. I believe I'm not making this up. That it was interracial couples, and they talked about the dumb shit that they've had to discuss. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, I appreciated that shit because like it's just like you have to be able to talk about it. Like you fucking that person. You feel what I'm saying? Like you get to be able to say some dumb shit. And like I think one thing that stood out to me was in some Korean culture, they get either get their eyes done, they get them like unslanted. This is real shit.
Oh yeah.
They get a muscle taken out or some shit.
It's called.
Nah, they kind of just like cut a layer.
It's called double lid surgery.
Yeah.
So your shit look more European or white, whatever you want to call it. This is white. When people say European, I hate when people say European.
You know
say
what
white.
I'm talking
Just
about.
say white. Say Anglo.
But I mean, Japan, they really have that advanced technology with plastic surgery. They're the plastic surgery capital of the world.
They're legit trying to be animated.
They are. Like I've heard. I'm not sure if this is true or not. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I've heard that if these Asians want to be like pop stars or whatever, when they get older, that they have to go into a camp where you have to sing, dance, like you have to, you seriously have to learn your craft.
They have Destiny Child boot camp.
Yeah, like you have to. I don't know if they get paid for it, but you have to learn your craft. You have to take singing lessons and everything. You have to go through plastic surgery, so you know how Asians got that milky white skin.
Feet. That's that wild shit.
But they have to go through all of this for years, and then at the end of their journey, like a record company or whatever will pick certain people to be in the group. If you didn't make it, like your life.
That's your life, man.
Like that's it.
Fuck off, loser.
That's
You got
it.
plastic surgery, though. You might be able to do
Laugh
something
like
else.
this now.
What?
This is the most random yet lovely podcast. I am going to stop everybody right there. We're going to talk about K-pop.
Now with my end credit roll.
I guess we gotta do that for John then.
Fuck that nigga Hebrew. I'm gonna do an intro real quick. I mean, not the intro, just the outro. It's TOAFN Black men love Serena, and don't just call us fuck niggas because a couple niggas you knew around the way and on Facebook said the bitch look like she had 50 cents back. And also, side note, I heard just as many black women come from Serena as the imaginary niggas did. So like it's all good, but nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody took accountability for that shit. But but whatever. Anybody else?
Yeah, go to on Instagram, and the website is officially coming soon. Maryland Sportswear. It's a brand, local, DMV. We got some t-shirts dropping in June, so be on the lookout for that. At Maryland Sportswear, MERLIN Sportswear.
Send me the link. I'll support that.
And that was John,
Facts.
by the way.
That's Hebrew right there.
Mm-hmm. What you got, Rob?
I have. No, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, put that Instagram out there.
No, don't follow me. I don't.
Get your
post.
followers up. Let's get Robbie followers up. She needs 1,000.
I'm not.
I need my followers JohnSteven.MSW. Okay, I need
I'm
that.
not normal. I don't post. I don't.
This thing said, I just twatch.
I just. Yes, I just
Nigga,
watch.
on
That's
Instagram.
I just
you
watch.
twatching
I
on
don't
Instagram.
Twatch is a term now. You can
Twatch.
you can twatch it on Facebook. You can twatch on everything. 'Cause
Yo, that's my app. Don't take that.
I'm behind.
Copyright. Rights reserved.
I refuse to say fotch, or I don't even know how to do fuck up. Nope, got
Whoa.
nothing.
Ow.
All right. Well, you can find me at Travie McFly on Instagram, and I don't fuck with y'all on Facebook, so y'all can kiss my ass on that one. But I do believe that I have my store up, so it's Travie Digital on Facebook and TravieDigital.com.
Support those young black men trying to do something with themselves real quick. I like to support anybody that fucks with the show, so I've already made purchase Travie Digital, waiting for this Maryland where to get popping.
Back to Jones dropping sooner than you think.
Awesome. Once again, it's TOAFNMG. Over and out.
Who do you love?